Hello, hello.
Hey, what's up, Mike?
Hey, who am I speaking with?
Yes, I'm here.
Tell us your name, sir.
Hey, Mike, you know what this is, man. It's Marvin, man.
Hey, Marv, what's up, brother? Thanks for calling in, Marv.
Hey, what's going on?
Talk to me, brother.
You kind of breaking up just a little bit.
Yeah, this the man that holds it down, Mr. Showtime, D the Boss. Check us out every Saturday, 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, only on BigExposedRadio.com.
I'm in a relationship. Mm-hmm. My girl happens to be long distance. Mm-hmm. So with that being said,
I beat my thing like it owes me money. Sorry.
Because I asked that because so many people are not comfortable.
Here's my thing. It's mine.
That's right.
And you need to know yourself before you can have somebody please. If you can't tell nobody how to please you.
You are listening to BigExposedRadio.com.
Outside radio show. I am your host, Kescia, and to my right, I have Cardi B's hype man, Mark.
Good evening.
We make money moves. What's going on, Mark? How you doing, man?
I'm here. I am here and ready for what promises to be an excellent evening.
Yes, we are very excited, and you know I say it every week, but I feel like every week is just a great show. We get better and better. Tonight we are very pleased to announce that we have David Manigault coming on the show, the writer and director of the documentary on Dunbar basketball. So we can't wait to get him up in here. And we're also going to talk about the Ravens. We'll also talk about the big fight, the big weekend,
the big fight.
the dramatic Saturday night. I mean, I feel like it was just drama from start to finish, really.
Even before.
Yeah, I would say, can we even back it up to Friday?
Well, earlier
weigh-ins and whatnot.
Because I get like the ESPN notifications on my phone. I don't know if you do, but it's like I was at a fight party, and suddenly I get an ESPN notification saying that the fight's going to be delayed because of pay-per-view outages across the nation. So, you know, they're not going to put on the fight because they don't want to have to refund people money, so they're just going to delay it until everyone's back up.
Right.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
It didn't start till like 12:15, 12:30.
Yeah, well, actually, I don't know what time it really started. I was there. I had a few beverages.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. So, I know that it started. I know it went down. I watched it. But we'll talk more about that later on. What's going on around town? I heard some kind of unpleasant news this weekend. A landmark for the city of Baltimore, Shake and Bake, the recreation center on Pennsylvania Avenue, is going to close indefinitely.
I think it did close already.
Yeah. Oh, well, it's closed indefinitely. Right. Like, when I heard about this, you know, I was kind of upset because, I mean, if you are from Baltimore, if you grew up in Baltimore, you have been to Shake and Bake at least once. Mark, have you ever been to Shake and Bake?
I have not.
Oh, my God. I hope they get these renovations taken care of because, you know what, we're going to go Shake and Bake.
Okay.
All right? I mean, this is, like I said, this is like Baltimore's landmark. So, basically, it needs a whole lot of repairs. ventilation system, heating, air conditioning. City Councilman Eric Costello is kind of leading the effort and kind of get this thing taken care of with Mayor Pugh, and hopefully it'll get, reopened.
Yeah.
So you said you heard that it was already closed. I thought it was going to be
I thought
September
that's what
1st.
they said. Oh, really? Because I was only catching it on the news when I could in the mornings.
Okay.
But I know they said indefinitely closed, and it seemed like they were unsure when the repairs would happen.
Right. Like I said, the councilman, he's kind of been campaigning and trying to, I believe, fundraise to get this thing back open and running. But, I was reading up on this, and, Shake and Bake has been around for a long time. And when I was reading up on how the center got opened, it was actually opened by a former wide receiver for the Baltimore Colts.
Really?
Right. That I did not know. His name is Glenn Shake and Bake Doherty, and he opened it in 1982. Right. Which is pretty cool. And 1982, I was 3 years old during that time, and when I was little, Shake and Bake was like a big deal. Yeah. On Saturdays, when we were of age, I would say probably about 5, 6, 7. My father would always wake me and my brothers up and say, what do you want to do today? You got 3 options. You can either go bowling, you can go horseback riding, or you can go to Shake and Bake. And man, we used to ride out at Shake and Bake. I got to give my dad a shout out for that, man. Thank you for all the Shake and Bake memories. Thank you for taking us down there to Pennsylvania Avenue with our people and just having a good time, man. And you guys, anybody that's listening or watching right now, if you have any Shake and Bake memories, put it on the thread, man. I'd love to hear about it, yo, because, that was a big thing back in the day. And I sincerely hope that they get things back together. And when they do, we'll go Shake and Bake.
Absolutely.
What else we got going on around town? We got the Maryland State Fair, which recently opened. And Fairs out Timonium Fairgrounds. Features live horse racing. Our favorite dog is out there.
One of.
Live horse racing, exhibits, and a concert series. They have rides, games at the Midway. And speaking of Midway, did you see what happened at that carnival out in Ohio?
No.
Man, the ride was the ride that you sit in, and it's like 4 little pods, and it spins around as you. Man, one of them seat things broke off, flew off. These people were like airborne, and I believe some people died.
I think it was one girl, like 16-year-old, something like that. Yeah.
Man, that's kind of rough, and that kind of has me thinking twice about them carnival rides. So I was talking to a friend of mine, and she's like, I'm kind of not surprised because they put the stuff up so quickly. And a lot of times they have like a lot of young kids out there operating the machinery and whatnot. Oh, yeah. But that was pretty unfortunate. But I probably just hurt the Maryland State Fair. But back to the Maryland State Fair. They also have lovely arts and crafts out there. Pigs, Cow Palace, the 4-H Club. So, it's not just about the dangerous Midway rides. There's a whole lot going on out there, and I believe that'll be going on until Monday, Labor Day, correct?
Yeah,
I believe so.
Labor Day.
Yep. So, it's going to be beautiful all this week. The weather looks like it's going to,
I think there's rain tomorrow, but otherwise I think the rest of the week looks good.
Yeah, well, weather's going to be accommodating to go to the fair, so you guys check that out.
And you know what else opened this week?
What's that?
The Renaissance Festival.
Oh, yes. I've been seeing commercials and hearing commercials on Pandora. Have you ever been to that?
Not the one here. I've been to them in Arizona.
Okay.
But, I had some friends go out. They go out every year. And
get the big turkey leg.
They were out there the first day, and they plan on going a few more times because it's open until sometime in October, I think.
Yeah. You said they were out there the first day?
First day, Saturday.
Hey, that's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah, and they do like the jousting, and the whole entire atmosphere is like the medieval times, correct?
Blacksmithing and all kinds of,
So they just take the medieval times and put it on 1,000 out there.
Put in a forest, yep.
Dig it. Also, we had Cirque du Soleil, OVO. Is it OVO? Somebody help me. I don't know. That was here this weekend as well. And it's crazy. Cirque du Soleil's been coming here for the past 10 years. It's kind of turned into like the summer ending kind of event here in Baltimore. And for those of you who do not know, Cirque du Soleil is basically an acrobatic circus that has different themes and whatnot. I'm not really sure what the OVO is about, but having them come here is, it's a great show. It's fantastic. And two, it definitely helps out the city of Baltimore from an economic standpoint. I believe the whole entire crew is about 100 members.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yep. And the projections for, the bit of economic stimulation, the boost that just this show alone provides is between 350 and 400,000. So, it's pretty much a win-win for everybody. And when they come here, the cast really takes the opportunity to get down with Baltimore. Let me get a comment.
Yeah,
Baltimore culture. They said 20 of the cast members went to the Orioles game.
Really?
Yeah, I thought that was pretty sweet. And, we kind of been winning a little bit lately. I hope we get a chance to talk about that later.
Well, it happened this weekend, so let's just throw it out there. In Boston, a sweep.
Sweep the Boston Red Sox. And how beautiful is that? We just had all of these problems with them, with Adam Jones. Man, karma is a mother. I'm telling you.
Did you see the score on Friday?
No, I missed it.
16-3. Spanked them.
And as a result of that, I believe the Orioles are 2 games out of the wild card race.
Something like that now. Getting closer.
Yeah. And the AL wild card race is just is on fire right now.
Yep.
Like I said, I hope we get a chance to talk about it.
And it was the Players' Weekend where they have their nicknames on the jersey.
Yes.
Did you see the nicknames?
I didn't get to see the nicknames, but I heard about the jerseys.
I think it was Beckham had Swaggy T.
Oh, okay.
Dude, Smith, just Smith. Come on, man. Be a little bit more.
Oh, boo.
Yeah. Darren O'Day actually had a really interesting story, and maybe we'll get into it later.
Okay.
But his said Odachowski, which is actually his original heritage, the
Really?
original spelling of his name. He's not Irish. Never knew that. It's like Polish. And it got shortened through generations. So, yeah.
The more you know.
Exactly.
What else do we have going on? I think I checked everything off. Yeah. So, pretty exciting things going on this weekend, over the weekend in Baltimore and Maryland. Let's get to our WTF moment of the week. And, boy, this is... Mark, I'm just going to let you...
All right.
It's all you, baby.
Well,
all you.
First off, he wasn't fired, which apparently a lot of, websites started reporting he was fired because that's stupid. There's an Asian broadcaster for ESPN named Robert Lee, and he was set to broadcast the University of Virginia football game, the first one of the season, and apparently Lee and ESPN both agreed, out of sensitivity for what happened in Charlottesville, that he would be reassigned to a different game. Because his name is so close to General Robert E. Lee. I can't even say anymore because it just boggles the mind.
So basically, this guy, he didn't get to do his broadcast.
He did a different school.
A different school. Okay, all right.
He got reassigned, yeah.
Wow. Just because his name was Robert Lee?
Yep.
And wait a minute, you said he's Asian?
Yeah, he's Asian.
How does that work? I don't understand. How does this work?
I don't know.
Did they think Wow. I don't understand that.
Hey, Ma, Robert Lee's on the TV. He don't look like no Robert E. Lee.
Hey, man. Charlottesville. It failed again.
No, and ESPN does have a track record of being sensitive to, just political and personal and people stances. Disney as a whole. But that, to me, is just going too far.
That's a little extreme. Yeah, and that's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't know, man. That's kind of crazy. All right. Well, let us. Hey, Eric, how much time we have left? 30 seconds, Eric. Minute. About a minute. Okay. All right. So, well, like I said, we are about to have our guest come in. His name is David Manigault, and he is the writer/director of the documentary on Dunbar basketball, which is called Poet Pride. What, we got a few comments? You want to do them?
Yeah, but
go for it.
It's cool. Well, my mom, she loves pimping the show, and she got her Verizon customer service rep, Shamika.
Shamika, what up?
Yeah, to watch. So, I mean, thank you for joining the show. No idea where that customer service rep is located. If it's a call center or if you're in Tucson, I don't know. But we're getting more people. That's awesome.
Oh, you know what? Before we get into Day, let's do our normal announcements of how you can go for it.
You're watching us. You're either on YouTube or on Facebook. You can listen to us in the TuneIn app or Radio Loyalty apps. And as always, give us a call. It's 410-702-5657.
Yep.
I usually have that paper right in front of me, too.
Yeah, so call in. Comment on the post. We already have a lot of viewers out there tonight. What's up, Nisi? What's up, Cherie? Hey, G Money from Aloha Sushi. I'll be seeing you soon, brother. Maybe we'll have a drink tomorrow.
Art, I see you watching. Be good, bro. Be good.
So you guys don't go anywhere. When we come back, we will be having our guest, David Manigault, and we're going to talk Dunbar basketball in the house.
We're rewarding you for something you already do, listening to us. It's Radio Loyalty, and it's an easy way for you to get free stuff. All you do is sign up. Go ahead and click the banner now. You'll earn points as you listen. Points you can trade in for great products and services in the Radio Loyalty store. You can earn even more points when you share your favorite station with friends on Facebook and Twitter. Radio Loyalty. It's free to sign up, so click the banner to join now.
Ladies, are you in need of the best quality hair extensions, a cute outfit, or that perfect pair of shades? Pink Ice Products can cover you from head to toe, from flawless weaves to apparel. Visit us online at pinkiceproducts.bigcartel.com. We're located at 3000 Old Alabama Road, 119-303, Alpharetta, Georgia. Or give us a call at 470-488-6484. Come on in and check out Pink Ice Products today.
Hey everybody, it's Monty, the executive producer here at BeExposedRadio.com, and I'm here to talk about my show. I know, how selfish, right? Talk Lately with me, Monty, every Tuesday at 7 p.m. So what do we talk about on this show? I can tell you this, there has never been a show that I have gotten completely through the full agenda because our topics, our conversations are just that damn good. I cover politics, gossip, entertainment, and hey, I love a good panel discussion. Hey, get a group of people in here and let us debate it out. That is the best thing in the world. Not to mention, I take calls and texts, and I'll debate with you too. So why don't you get involved and be heard? What's that old adage? Closed mouths don't get fed. That says it all. So join me every Tuesday at 7 p.m. right here on BeExposedRadio.com. Call me at 410-702-5657. You can text at 443-642-9403. And don't forget to be heard and vote in our weekly poll right on the website.
Thank you for tuning in to BeExposedRadio.com. Sit back, relax, and listen to this flashback of the Artist Exchange Radio Show.
This is the reality
Yes.
of the world that we're living in. A lot of young people don't have the information that is necessary to have healthy lives. And a lot of the organizations that are geared towards young people don't have individuals that are going to be as honest as this gentleman.
One of the issues that I have with this quote-unquote Christian nation that we live in is
it's
that
not just the Christians,
being... religion allows you to live in denial, but the world does not live in denial. So who are you helping with your... all right, I'm going to stop. I'm about to do something.
The reason I shrink that or take that away because it's people who are not religious. It's people who are... They're not giving their young people, or they don't have a person that could be that honest with them. I mean, we all have that. I know I had a mother like that.
There are...
rather than
and it's just and it's been recently because I've recently had more interaction with teen mothers than I have in my whole life. I wasn't my mother wasn't a teen mother. Her mother was. She made sure none of her daughters were. So it was, And as I get older and working in certain areas, you tend to run into that. And one of the things that blows my mind is how often a teen mom does not talk to their child at all, period, much less their daughter that they had at 15 to say, these are the realities of sex. These are the realities of the choices that you can or cannot make. These are the realities. Like, how do you not... After going through it yourself, knowing the stress, the looks, how do you then turn and look at someone else and say, all right, good luck? I mean, this is your offspring. I'm sorry. I just get very emotional about that. It bothers me that there are a great deal of people.
Ladies, are you in need of the best quality hair extensions, a cute outfit, or that perfect pair of shades? Pink Ice products can cover you from head to toe, from flawless weaves to apparel. Visit us online at pinkiceproducts.bigcartel.com. We're located at 3000 Old Alabama Road, 119-303, Alpharetta, Georgia. Or give us a call at 470-488-6484. Come on in and check out Pink Ice products today.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the home of Talk Lately with Monty, every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
Check out this snippet from the new season of Talk Lately with Monty when he rants about his staff.
I agree. Can you come on. I told you stop touching that button. Why is it so loud? God. Did you turn one all the way up again? Do I have to come in there? God damn her. If it was going right, I would let you do your part, but I'm sorry, but it's just not functioning the way it's supposed to be. You're live on the air. I told you mind your business.
Well, Monty, if I can comment on the Jennifer Holiday situation, I know I'm live on the air. I'm sorry, 1 second. Okay. I know I'm live on the air. This is why this whole show is called Talk Lately.
Anyway, let's get back to every Tuesday at 7 p.m. only on BeExposedRadio.com.
Man, it is what it is. Man, it is what it is. Well, it is what it is.
This Fly T Miles, also known as Tyree Miles, and Mr. Miles the writer.
Hip Hop K, check us out every Friday on Be Exposed Radio at 9/11.
Coming to y'all soon.
Free stuff for you just for listening to this station. Yo, we got your attention? Here's how it works. You click on the Radio Loyalty banner right now and sign up. Then you keep on listening like you already do. But now you earn points. Those points add up, and you can trade them in for cool stuff in the Radio Loyalty store. Earn more points by sharing your station with friends on Facebook and Twitter, answering surveys, and by using the apps in the New Players App Store. Pretty simple. Free stuff just for doing what you already do. Radio Loyalty. Click the banner to join now.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Hey, what it do, what it is, you guys. Thank you for sticking with us and welcome back. We have the David Manigault in the building. Say what's up, Day-Day.
What's up, my girl? You know, this is a family affair.
It's a family affair. Day-Day and I go way back. I feel like I should call him Mr. Manigault now because he's doing so many big things, man. I am so happy to have you on, brother. I mean, this is a real treat. Mark, man, buckle up. This is a wild dude right here. We have lots of memories that we will talk about offline.
But I will
record it, put like as the outtakes.
But I will say this. I'm so proud of you.
Oh man.
And I'm gonna tell you what, you always smile in college.
Thank you.
The smile that you have right now really matters.
Hey man, I appreciate that.
I'm gonna tell you what, you know I'm here for you.
Hey, that's what's up. Like you said, it's a family affair. We always keep it 100. You know, like we always do. We always start off with a little toast. So cheers, fellas.
Yes.
Yes, here's to the good life. Just a bit outside. Let's get right into it. The first question I want to ask you is the Poet Pride documentary about Dunbar basketball. Man, awesome documentary. What inspired you to do this project?
Well, you know, I grew up in East Baltimore.
Yes.
Chapel Hill Projects.
Yes.
And my father sold drugs. So basically everybody that went to school with my father was part of the projects. Was part of Poet Pride. I hate to say it like that, but at this point I just got to just keep it real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would have been never able to do a project like that with that magnitude of inner city East Baltimore people without my father having the influence that he had on the streets.
Word.
So my father took care and looked out for a lot of those dudes. And that's how I was able to have access to Muggsy, to Sam, to Reggie, to David, to whoever.
Man.
So it goes on her, but at the same time, my passion for basketball, me growing up in East Baltimore, I had the opportunity to play as a freshman at Dunbar, and then go to Dunbar, and then transfer to St. Francis, and then graduate from Frostburg State, where I met you at, and where I really made a transition in my life, because Frostburg wasn't a magnitude basketball powerhouse like everything else. Like my AAU teams, like my outlet of getting out of East Baltimore was AAU basketball. So I traveled a lot, and I was part of that circuit. But my investment growing up in East Baltimore was nothing but an opportunity for me to tell the stories of barbershop talk. Everybody that's in my documentary is like a barbershop talk situation or name.
Word.
That's all it was, Kescia.
Word. Word. That's what's up. So, how did ESPN come to use some of your documentary for 30 for 30?
First of all, I want to say I'm going to give a warm thank you to Bobby Sablehouse, Adam Morgan, and Sheldon Clawden. Sheldon Clawden directed Baltimore Boys.
Yeah. Yes.
Ironically, when I graduated from Frostburg, moved out to L.A. in 07. I lived in Los Angeles from 07 to 2014. Why me and Sheldon used to PA, production assistant on commercials and music videos. It's very humbling for me to know something that I did 9 years ago to be rediscovered. And only thing to me is nothing but a testimony of what we create, we don't dictate, and when people gravitate to it. You can create something right now 5 years ago that might be discovered 5 years later. So I'm just glad the fact that ESPN reached out to me to be a part of their project.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome.
You mentioned it a little bit ago, playing basketball. Tell us a little bit about your days playing ball in high school and college.
I grew up playing basketball. Actually, for real, Keish, everybody in Baltimore know me growing up as playing basketball.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So, you know, I was kind of, you know, as you can say, I was kind of good. But I grew up playing basketball, and basically basketball helped me discover the world. Basketball allowed me to travel outside of East Baltimore, where all my homeboys was selling drugs. And again, like I told you, my father was a major kingpin in East Baltimore. When I went to Dunbar, the same year I went to Dunbar, it was the same kind of year, 300 ZX I had. So one thing about me that I've always been humble. I'll say that. I've always been humble. And growing up in East Baltimore just allowed me to kind of like have an outlet. And the outlet was basketball. And through my basketball experience, I'm able to share some stories of some people I knew or recognized in my community.
Do you still keep in contact with any of the guys from Frostburg? Sean Brown?
Yes.
Rob?
Yo.
Do you?
Yo. Okay, now you already know me and you connected.
Yes.
I keep in contact with Curry, Winsome, Rosa.
Okay.
I talk to Angie a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. That's what's up.
Who else? Keon Carpenter. Rest in peace to Keon Carpenter.
Yeah.
But Keon Chavez. I keep in contact with, I'm not going to lie to you, Keish. During that time, I was really discovering myself.
Yeah.
I didn't know who I was in the sense of who I am right now. But one thing I did do is I really value everybody that I acquainted myself at Frostburg. And I think Facebook and Instagram, it still builds that connection. You know, because like, man, you was cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We here right now.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And my homeboy, you remember AD?
Yeah.
AD wound up, you know who AD wound up being?
Who?
AD put the money up for Shy Glizzy.
Really?
AD, I ain't gonna go there, but.
Right. Yeah. Eric went there, though. Okay,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, so a lot of our people that we went to school with is very influential.
Yes.
Even when it comes out, Brandy Calhoun.
Yes.
Or Milana.
Yes.
Or Winsome, or the whole Delta.
Antonio.
Or Nakedra.
Yes, Antonio Hayes.
Oh, Antonio Hayes.
Yes.
You know, so.
We're very
our
fortunate.
era of alumni.
Yes.
Very fortunate.
Very fortunate. Very fortunate. Back to the documentary. When I watched it 30 for 30, one of my favorite things about it was how you guys opened up the whole thing, showing the riots. I mean, like, giving the real, laying the framework, like the groundwork to show that, hey, these guys came from tumultuous times, very hard situation. How important was that for you to highlight that part of Baltimore's history in the documentary?
I think it was important to highlight the universal struggles of all black people. Baltimore was just one aspect, but we can go to every state that might have had that same effect when Martin Luther King died. They started the documentary when Martin Luther King died and the riots, which was so important here. But my perspective of it was a perspective of all states. When Martin Luther King passed away, not only Baltimore was a major riot town, but think about somewhere like Atlanta or Los Angeles. I'm just glad that I was able to show history, because right now I think it's very important that we as black people know the history of us. I think it's so much propaganda and so much misillusion and so much misconception that it's obvious that people like you, Keish, bring people up here to tell real stories.
Yeah, man.
That's all we have, Keish.
Hey, man, to be honest with you, I have to commend you for the documentary, man, because I feel like nationally, Baltimore gets a bad rap. You know what I mean? And part of us with the show, we try to highlight Baltimore in the brightest of lights. Give people, it's not necessarily good news, but the real heart of the city. It's not necessarily how it's depicted on the media. Whether it be on the news or on the Instagram or whatnot. There's a lot of good culture, a lot of good history here that, hasn't even been told yet.
But guess what, Keish? Guess what? You are part of that culture.
Hey, man.
Look at you right now. Look where you at.
I appreciate that,
and
man.
The fact that you are an outlet. See, what needs to happen is we need to control our outlets of media. Donald Trump's whole perspective propaganda is fake news. And guess what?
Man.
If you think about it, what better person to be a propaganda type like that? Fake news is nothing but opposing people who have real news. You are part of real news. You guys have an obligation and a responsibility to the community, to the voices that listen.
100. Yeah.
You know, this ain't no fake news, but guess what? That's what our president pumping out. So it's up to you, Keish.
Hey.
And you.
Hey, that's why our camera is right there. That's why I keep looking over there. Everybody can see your beautiful face. But, yo, that's 100, man. I really appreciate that, man. I really appreciate that. So, you know, tell our viewers, tell our listeners, I mean, we know you got the documentary going on, but you're like a jack of all trades. That's what I see when I look at you. Tell us what other type of projects, what other things that you're working on.
So, I just accepted the teacher phys ed position at Margaret Brent Elementary.
All right. All right.
Today, I just got the acceptance. I'm the gym teacher now at Margaret Brent Elementary. But before then, I was at Maryville.
Okay.
Doing long-term art substitution. And then I was at Reginald Lewis, where the guy who's controlling the boards, where I know him from, he was so precious. I'm not surprised that he's back there. And even though he don't remember me, I remember him, and that's what it's all about.
That's what's up, man.
You feel me?
That's what's up.
I work with all the artists in town, from Young Moose to FMG Daz, who's my brother, to Scola.
King Los.
King Los. I got something with King Los right now.
Yeah,
that's
what's up, King Los?
Rest in peace to the King.
Yeah.
Truly talented.
Yeah.
But basically what I'm trying to say is, it's so valuable and so precious that you guys continue to be a voice for people such as myself, for unheard entrepreneurs, for popular politicians. Please continue to be the voice of the real. Believe it or not, your influence is so important. And if no one ever pats you on the back, pat yourself on the back.
Hey,
for
you
real.
do that shit right now.
You know what I mean? Real talk.
Yeah.
It's really real, yo. This is very valuable, Keisha.
No doubt. No doubt. All right, to round out the interview a little bit, we have what?
Mind if I ask something?
Oh yeah, sure, man. Come on, man.
You're talking about having a voice, and it's apparent that you definitely have a voice. Having your documentary shown as part of the ESPN 30 for 30, it sounds like you were very much on a track for basketball. So, what was that transition that took you from athletics into the documentary world, filmmaking? As you said, you were a PA.
Yes. Great question, Mark.
It's crazy you said that because, Mark, I'm going to need you to come on and read my script that I have. And maybe you might want to be a part of it.
Oh, yeah?
You pick my brain. My next project is a basketball movie, and I'm not going to talk about it.
Okay.
Just had a big meeting today with the Baltimore Film Association. You're right. Basketball is my niche, and I have one more basketball story that, believe me, 9 years, it will not take to be discovered. This new project I have, and I'd love to talk to you afterwards and get your involvement in it.
Hey, man. That's
Damn.
Right, what do you say to that? I'm like, this is what we do here, though. Like Dave said in the beginning, it's a family affair here, man. We always look out for each other, and I can't wait to see, you know, what develops from that project, man. You know, we love basketball. Me and you also, I mean, we have Frostburg roots, but we also connect on the
You know what?
basketball
You want to know what happened to me? Keisha, I recognized my epiphany my sophomore year at Frostburg.
Word.
And guess what I recognized? One day, I was in the room with Angie.
Okay.
And I saw myself. I said, what am I going to be doing 5 years from now? And I'm going to tell you what, Keish, at the end of my sophomore year is where I made my decision to stop playing basketball and start in the media. And if you know, I started commentating the basketball games and football games at Frostburg.
Yep.
But I was in the room with Angie, And what's kind of weird about that situation is I still think about people like you and Angie to this day. And for you to have me here right now, it's such a blessing and a reconnection.
Yeah. Hey, we got a couple of Frostburg's finest commenting on the feed. Antonice Walker, Nisi. She says, "What's up? She's so proud of you and congratulations." So tell her what's up.
Oh, that's Nisi?
Yes, yes.
That's Nisi. Oh my God, what's up, Nisi?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Thank you, Nisi. Much respect. I really appreciate it.
Yes.
Much respect.
Yes.
And Nisi, if you have a business or anything that I can help you with, or any visual that can help enhance whatever you're doing, please holler at me.
Family affair, baby. There it is. There it is. So, Fave 5?
Fave 5.
Okay, so, Day, whenever we have guests on, we do what we like to call our Just a Bit Outside Fave 5. And we give our guests a category, and they give us their 5 favorite items, people, whatever, on the subject.
Okay.
So, this week, tonight, I figured we would do basketball. I mean, we talk Dunbar basketball, we talk Frostburg basketball. We about to talk a little bit about this Kyrie Irving deal, this madness. Yeah. So, do us all a favor and give us your 5 fave basketball players.
Yes. Muggsy Bogues, Sam Cassell, Mike Lloyd, Dante Bright, and Gerald Singletary.
Wow. I'm going to have to say, the local flavor up in there, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Sure, please, tell us all.
Gerald Singletary got murdered, kidnapped. It's a game on YouTube right now with Dunbar versus Northern.
Okay.
My freshman year.
Okay.
Gerald Singletary was the starting point guard.
What was that, like 93?
Yep. And
1993.
Guess what, I graduated in 95.
Yeah.
But guess what, Keish? After high school, Gerald went into a different world. That's what kept me out of that world, Keish. How do you think I'm able to be right here with you right now, Keish?
Right.
I can walk in East Baltimore, West Baltimore, because of everybody that was ahead of me. I'm nothing but a reflection of the failures or the misjudgments or the missed decisions of people I've been around. They was right there. He laid it out. And I was able to navigate my life based on that, Keish.
Man, that's a beautiful thing.
It's crazy, man.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, since we wrapped up that Fave 5, we talked local. Let's go national. Let's talk a little NBA. So, one of...
Movies.
All right, I got you. One of the biggest deals of the offseason just recently went down with the NBA, but it's kind of a bit of a cliffhanger type situation.
Up in the air, yeah.
You got the details on that?
Yep.
All right.
It was announced last Tuesday, I believe. Kyrie Irving, as we know, he asked the Cavaliers for a trade. He's kind of done being the sidekick to LeBron. And there was rumors they were talking to everyone. And I think the trade that was announced, no one saw coming. The announced trade with the Boston Celtics, trading for Jay Crowder, Ante Zizic, the Brooklyn Nets #1 draft pick next year, which is unprotected, and then the big piece, Isaiah Thomas. Thomas, who was the absolute star throughout the playoff run for the Celtics, playing that game after his sister died that just blew, I don't even remember who they were playing that series. He just blew it up that game. So that was the announced trade. And then over the weekend, Saturday, Thomas had a physical in Cleveland. And during the course of that physical, of course, they were looking at his hip, which he's apparently always had problems with. And Cleveland is now wavering on the trade. They have until Thursday to decide if they want to go through with it or not. I've actually read some opinions that they're just playing games right now, trying to psych out the Celtics, or they're trying to get more, because they do have some young guys that they asked about. But the Celtics said this is their absolute best offer, so I guess from now until Thursday we'll find out if the Cavs decide to go ahead with it.
Yeah, it's my understanding that if both teams agree, they can actually extend the I guess the deadline for this deal to go down. And, you know, there's a lot of pieces to this, a lot of speculation, of course, a lot of conspiracy theories going on out there. But I think, you know, generally when teams, you know, go into a trade, you're generally looking for a win-win situation.
Oh,
right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Right. I don't know if I've ever seen an NBA deal that just like turns out to be a lose-lose situation, which I think this is going to be.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because even, I mean, just the reconsideration of the whole entire deal puts everybody at a considerable amount of risk.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? So now you have out there that, Isaiah Thomas isn't as healthy as everybody's letting off to be. Now what do you have to do? Now you got to put up more to market this player around. Okay, let's just say Cavaliers they veto it and say, look, we're not going to go with it. Now you got to come with even more than what you came with in the first place. Like, I feel like Isaiah Thomas got undervalued.
Oh, absolutely.
Now, Cleveland, okay, say that he doesn't go. Now you stuck with half of a team that doesn't even want to be in the city. All right, Kyrie Irving doesn't want to be there.
Nope.
Everybody's saying LeBron James is on his way out the door. Iman Shumpert recently required, which I think is kind of funny, but recently requested, you know, a trade. You have all of these people that are going to be unhappy. And then how does Isaiah Thomas and Crowder go back to Boston after, you know, they were just, you know, potentially tried to be traded?
Yeah, you got to feel undervalued at that point.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I just feel like, you know, just this one small development just turns this into like a train wreck of a situation. And, you know, I don't... What do you think the Celtics' next move is going to be?
If the Cavs veto it, they're going to be shitting their pants.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you do? Like you said, they're going to be undervalued. They're not going to... Their confidence in the city is going to be shot, so they're not going to want to play. They're going to be asking for trades to get out of there, just like Kyrie did with Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
Something I read, too.
Hey, Mark, hold that thought. You guys, don't go anywhere. We're going to just continue this Kyrie Irving discussion. And we're also going to talk about that McGregor-Mayweather fight just a bit outside Monday night.
Join the club that gives you stuff.
Hey, thanks!
Radio Loyalty. Here's how it works. Just click on the Radio Loyalty banner right now and sign up. Then, you keep on listening like you already do. But now you earn points. Those points add up, and you can trade them in for stuff in the Radio Loyalty store. Earn more points by sharing your station with friends on Facebook and Twitter, answering surveys, and by using the apps in the New Players App Store. Pretty simple, right? Radio Loyalty. Click that banner to join now.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the home of Talk Lately with Monty, every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
Free stuff for you just for listening to this station. Yo, we got your attention? Here's how it works. You click on the Radio Loyalty banner right now and sign up. Then you keep on listening like you already do. But now you earn points. Those points add up, and you can trade them in for cool stuff in the Radio Loyalty store. Earn more points by sharing your station with friends on Facebook and Twitter, answering surveys, and by using the apps in the New Players App Store. Pretty simple. Free stuff just for doing what you already do. Radio Loyalty. Click the banner to join now.
Didn't get a chance to tune in last week? Well, here's what you missed on the Artist Exchange radio show.
Being a stage actor, how has that prepared you for comedy?
Oh, man. I think that being a thespian definitely gave me a head start and an advantage over most of the guys that just go right into comedy. I mean, it definitely helps with stage presence, memorization. Just, you know, a lot of comedians in the city, they don't consider every aspect of the performance, like what you're wearing, you know, how you say certain words, and being a stage actor, like I definitely, I'm thinking about every part of the joke when I write it or when I perform it. You know, like I try to do it as a performer without looking too stagey.
Tune in every Friday from 7 to 9 p.m. and every Saturday 12 to 2 p.m. on BeExposedRadio.com. This is the Artist Exchange. Real artists, real talk.
What is hood respect? Family, life, work, love. We are all from the hood and we all want respect. That's why we wear Hood Respect. Available in men's, women's, and kids. For more information and ordering options, contact Instagram at Hood Respect, Facebook to Mel Martin Sr., and email at hoodrespect.tms71@gmail.com. The look you need is Hood Respect.
Ladies, are you in need of the best quality hair extensions, a cute outfit, or that perfect pair of shades? Pink Ice products can cover you from head to toe, from flawless weaves to apparel. Visit us online at pinkiceproducts.bigcartel.com. We're located at 3000 Old Alabama Road, 119-303, Alpharetta, Georgia. Or give us a call at 470-488-6484. Come on in and check out Pink Ice products today.
Do you want to promote your business? Do you want to get yourself noticed? Well then, why not sponsor us? There are lots of different options to choose from commercial spots and on-air shoutouts to interviews and even putting your logo on our website. Don't miss these great opportunities to get noticed. Check out our sponsorship packages on our Facebook page or on our website, BeExposedRadio.com.
It's time for Flashback.
Now I'm not gonna say all Aries don't know, but
it's just the one you had. That was
just a long one, you know. Yeah. But it's always something that you can
go ahead, listen. Can you recollect any signs that you might like?
October 15th or 16th. What is that?
And Libras.
See, I've had some good Libras and I had one really bad Libra, but he was white, so he f***ed his back anyway. So I don't.
Wait, hold on, wait a minute. Demonstrate. You got to demonstrate the back.
No. Ain't no way.
Not the nerd. How they bust? Show how they bust.
And then want to cry afterwards. I mean, what the f*** is the point of the tears? I mean, I can see you shake, yeah, and shake it off real quick. But you crying? F*** out of here.
What was he crying for?
Cause baby, this pussy make that. You in? I got that good nasty bitch. The shame.
McLean's Couch every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Only on BeExposedRadio.com.
Ladies, are you in need of the best quality hair extensions, a cute outfit, or that perfect pair of shades? Pink Ice products can cover you from head to toe, from flawless weaves to apparel. Visit us online at pinkiceproducts.bigcartel.com. We're located at 3000 Old Alabama Road, 119-303, Alpharetta, Georgia. Or give us a call at 470-488-6484. Come on in and check out Pink Ice products today.
Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is, because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org, because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
Only in the forest can you see this. But nothing beats the moment you see that. Cool! That's your child's eyes opening up to a world of possibilities.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go. And you might just see this. Visit discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Welcome back. Just a bit outside on BeExposedRadio.com. Say it each week. We thank you for being with us each and every Monday. It's definitely the highlight of my week. I know Kescia feels the same way. It's a blast. It goes by so fast, and we're really having fun tonight. Last segment, we were talking to Day Day, and is it okay I say that? Anyone want to call? 410-702-5657. Quick update. Orioles are playing the Mariners. Last I saw, Baltimore's up 5-4.
Okay.
Wow. We good?
So
we
we're good.
All right.
Yeah.
Orioles?
That's
Orioles
good news. That's good news.
So last segment we were talking about the Kyrie trade, but we're going to interrupt that for a second because we have another guest with us. Okay.
Yes. My brother from another. We got my guy Young Moose in the building.
Young Moose.
All right. All right. We got a local talent up in here. Baltimore, stand up.
Yeah. So I brought Moose on here because, you know, he got a lot of things going on. We just shot a video today with Rockstar. And, you know, we got a lot of things going on. And he's so influential in the Baltimore music world. I just really wanted to give him the platform to share with you guys what he got going on.
That's what's up. So, how long you been in the game?
I've been in the game since I was like 11.
11?
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. So, how did you and David get hooked up?
Oh, just family ties. You know,
Okay.
they come around the way. Our family's like close, so.
Okay. Well, tell us about any projects that you have coming up. I know offline we were talking a little bit about something about a school.
Yeah,
some
we're
local outreach.
back to school concert, you know, for like teens, high schools, you know.
Okay.
Middle school. And I'm ready to drop these mixtapes. I'm ready to drop the 23 and 1.
Okay.
And I'm ready to drop the Jackin' for Beats. I probably dropped the Jackin' for Beats first. Then drop the 23 and 1 probably like a week later, but I'm going to drop back to back though.
Okay, and for our viewers and our listeners, say they want to, you know, check you out. Do you have a media outlet?
Yeah.
How can we get in, contact with you?
Instagram _Young Moose, Snapchat Young.Moose, YouTube Young Moose. You want to Google me, Young Moose. Yeah, that's about it. Spinrilla, Young Moose. Just type my name in.
Okay.
Anything.
Okay, and so when did you say the next mixtape is going to drop?
Probably like I'm gonna say about a week.
Oh, in a week.
Yeah,
Wow.
A week or two.
Okay.
That's what we're doing right now. We're trying to orchestrate basically a back to school extravaganza with Young Moose takeover.
Okay.
So that's what we're in the works of doing.
Okay, all right.
Getting them in front of because all the high school kids and everyone in Baltimore love him. But not only that, we're gonna do something like an East Coast tour,
Okay.
Delaware, New York, North Carolina, and everything like that. He has fans that love him, and
everywhere.
Yeah, what we want to do is just expand him, more.
Nice. So for this back to school event, maybe the Just a Bit Outside family, I'm pretty sure Mark is down. Maybe we can get involved with you guys, help you out, however you guys need,
Most
help
definitely.
with promoting and whatnot, because we're all about the community and giving back. So
Yeah, what I'm gonna say about him is I don't know if you know who he like the pedigree of him. His story is so immaculate. It's really unreal. And I suggest you, if you don't know, do your research on his story. And basically what we want to do is keep him as an artist and let him continue to tell these great stories.
That's awesome. So other than the back to school concert tour thing, do you have any other projects that you have coming up? Is there anyone out there that you'd like to work with?
Well, you saying period in the game?
Sure.
I mean, yeah, it's a few that like dudes that's cool, that's hot, and I listen to probably here and there. Feel me? But I be trying mainly just focus on myself, so I don't really be turned into nobody else like that. But yeah, I got Boo on a few songs. He gonna be on my 23 and 1. Couple people from his label. Feel me? I'm working on trying to get like Money Bag, Money Man, and them on my shit. So Yeah, there's a few people though. Got YBS Scholar, he from here.
Yeah.
I be fucking with Joe real heavy.
Okay.
He definitely on there too.
Shout out to him. I know about him. He's dope. He's dope. Yeah. So, I mean, you know, as part of the thing, we have this thing called Just a Bit Outside.
Right.
Fave 5. So we give all of our guests a category, and you give us your 5 favorite on the topic.
On what? Rappers?
Yeah, but to say I gotta think of one. Should we do rappers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, right. That's what we usually do. What 5 artists do you have in your rotation right now?
What you mean, like that I
listen to
currently?
Boosie, Tupac. I listen to the old Hot Boys.
Okay.
Who else, man? I've been bumping Lucci.
Okay.
NBA YoungBoy.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it.
That's what's up. That's
probably
what's up.
a few more, but you know, like that, I really get into it and turn out. Yeah, and like that.
That's what's up. That's what's good.
One thing we want to stress is that, you know, for all the Moose fans, you can go to youngmoose.com, to his website, and really support the movement, where you can buy merchandise, you can, you know, download his latest mixtapes, you can see his schedule of where he's going to be. Nice. So definitely we want to put it, make people go on youngmoose.com. Tap into that, and that way you can keep up with Young Moose and what he's got going on. Because he got a lot of stuff going on, and things is getting very big about a moment. So, you know, we can't expose a lot of stuff, but it's going down, man. Yeah.
And for the listeners, we'll put up a link as soon as we can on the Facebook page.
Took the words right out of my mouth. So, would you like to give the listeners a little freestyle flavor? Maybe showcase your skills a little bit, see what you got?
Yeah, we can have something.
Eric,
you gotta turn that shit up for me in the earphones.
Yeah, well, hey, Mark, fix the volume in the headphones. Can you cue up
let me see what you
the
got
opening
on there.
the opening beat for us, please?
How's that?
I don't hear nothing yet.
This said that I was goofy ass niggas playing games. Every time I turn around, another nigga said my name. Is it cause I'm out the hood or cause I'm out the chain? I'm tired of all these niggas keep saying I do the king. It's about time that I put you niggas in your place. Baltimore small, we can meet up face to face. Even if it's real day, we can get it straight. Type of nigga lay you down in front of the jakes. You don't believe me, we can get it. Me key and cake. I put that on everything, I don't never wait. You know what that mean, nigga, I don't hesitate. Keep my foot up on the gas, nigga, I don't never break. If he with his bitch, you know we gonna hold up. Slide down on him, then you know it's gonna be made up. No, Mr. Nice Guy, no, sir. Witness said the only thing they heard was a skirt. Better mind your business, if you don't, we gon' hurt ya. That's with the pistol, no mistakes, and some pit this. Spin through, if you ain't out, we hit your work this. Spin again, 5, never made up. I can take it back when niggas had the old revolver around the time when niggas used to ride the bikes down the harbor. Bad game, girls started sleeping in the yard. When they used to tell us girl, we was running from my father. A nigga ever paid, then he wound up on the stretcher. He used to pay niggas round the way to try to catch it. The nigga try to fit in, he's looking with his dressing. My circle already small, we don't need no extra. Y'all the type of niggas always call a nigga. And I'm the type of finish shit when you started, nigga. Slide down on it with the whistle collar, nigga. And I'ma leave him stinking like he just farted, nigga. Y'all little niggas don't really get the picture. I'm just that nigga that can put dick in your sister.
Shots fired, that's what we do. Woo! Hey, man, hey.
You know what I'm thinking?
What's it?
We gotta shout out DJ Delight.
Hey, DJ Delight, the beat.
And maybe some
he just rolled that joint. Mike, he just rolled that.
And I couldn't even hear that. Oh, you couldn't hear that motherfucker? Not like that.
Hey, he just did that. He ain't even hear the joint. Hey, man, that was fire. That was fire.
Nah, but Keith, at the whole time, like we were saying, you know, this is what it's all about. You guys giving us a voice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to tell you why. It's better y'all have us here before MTV have us here. It's better y'all have us here before BET have us here. Right. It's better for y'all to have us here before CNN have us here. It's better for y'all to have us here. I'm trying to tell y'all. Don't let them keep stealing. Plain out stories, man.
Hey, you already. So, hey, man, we done did basketball. We done did music. We done did film. Let's get to the big event of the weekend. I'm pretty sure almost everybody in here saw the fight this weekend. You see the fight?
You see the fight movie?
Yeah. I call most of it, both of the fights, Tank and Floyd.
All right. Well, first, let's talk about Tank. Okay. So I guess the big headline of the weekend wasn't the fact that Tank won the fight on Saturday. Tank Gervonta Davis is from Baltimore. This is a local hometown hero, man. You know, a lot of us have been following him for quite some time now. And, you know, he's on the undercard of the McGregor-Mayweather fight. This is pretty much the biggest stage that he has ever been on in his career. Now, the brother he's young. He's what, 22 years old?
Somewhat, yeah, 22.
22 years old. So, you know, as with anybody when they're in their career at a young age, they make mistakes. Well, he made a huge mistake this weekend. The weight limit for his weight class was 130 pounds. They had to weigh in on Friday, and Tank came in at 132 pounds. Now, what is the result of you not making weight?
He got stripped of his title. Still did the fight.
Right.
But lost the title, which he had just won back in January, February.
Right. Lost the belt on the biggest stage of your career.
So let me understand what that really mean in perspective. Was the fight for nothing, or is this was...
Go ahead, Mark.
Just for another notch on the record. He's 19-0 now.
Yeah, he's undefeated.
Yeah. But he's undefeated and lost the title.
Yeah.
Hold on, so he's not considered the champion?
Nobody got the belt right now.
Yep.
Exactly.
Vacated.
Get the belt.
Exactly. That's why this is like such a big deal. Right, and that's your face. I wish y'all, stay in his face. Like, that was my face when I heard the news. Like, seriously, for you to be on the biggest stage of your career and for you to lose the belt that way without even having stepped into the ring, man, it's unfortunate, man.
Not only was it a huge stage, he was the last fight before the main event. Right. That is a huge spot on any card.
And, you know, to all the guys at the center on Utah Street where he does his training, and his trainer, I just
Mr.
don't...
Calvin.
Yes. I'm trying to get him to come in, man. Maybe you can help me with that. I don't know how that happens. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, 2 pounds to the average person doesn't sound like a lot. But when you're talking about boxing and weighing.
Yeah, let's look at it like this. Let's just put it all in perspective and wrap it up. How old is he?
22.
Okay. That explains a lot. Not only that, though, it's a learning lesson. Yes. I think at 22, we can develop some learning lessons where at 22, I would not make the same decision 27. Oh, yeah. So, you know, it's with all of us. I can use myself. You know, the decisions I've made or whatever, you know, now, I mean, back then, now I'm a totally different person. So let's just hope that this makes him a better prepared champion.
Yeah, that's what it do. So everybody gonna make mistakes.
Absolutely.
You shouldn't be making it twice. That's all.
Yeah.
You're just gonna make them, you know, go harder with it.
And I believe that's the message that he was trying to convey when he took to Twitter, when he took to Instagram. I mean, he was very sorry. I mean, he apologized to everybody in Baltimore, everybody nationally that supported him. And he says, you know, I'm young. I made a mistake. I promise that it will never happen again. And honestly, I hope this is a learning experience for the whole entire team. Because, you know, him making weight, the responsibility is not solely on the shoulders of the boxer. You know, it's the team, it's the support, it's your trainer that's supposed to be watching all your dietary needs and whatnot. So hopefully this is something that, you know, will just be an afterthought in Tank's illustrious career.
At the end of the day, I think everything that we're talking about right now is bringing back the publicity of Baltimore people being significant.
Yeah.
So let's just get back to that.
Yeah.
Let's just understand who we are around right now.
Absolutely.
I'm around you, Kescia. I'm around you.
Mark.
We got Mr. Mark. We got Young Moose in the building.
Absolutely.
We have me in the building. We have Crystal in the building. I'm going to tell you what. Right now, Owl City is so hot on the magnitude. What we're trying to do is figure out how to capitalize off of it opposed to other people coming in town and capitalize off of it.
Absolutely.
So that's what we're trying to figure out. I think everyone that's doing something significant, especially Young Moose. I mean, I wish you guys can follow me, or y'all can just come holler at him on this regular day. This man have like 40 kids following him. No, you're laughing. 40 kids. Meaning we walk across the street and a light turn green, ain't nobody moving. Because that many people still crossing the street. Because of him. My thing is to understand that I'm going to value the people in my community before I value anybody else. I'm going to promote and I'm going to tell the significance of the people in my community before anyone else. Why? I did something 9 years ago that ESPN just put on film last week. And this is my guy right here. We're about to break history.
Hey, man, we all for it. We are all for it. And it's definitely a good thing with everything that's going on with Tank and all the publicity that he's getting. Because, you know, we spoke about it earlier. We're all about highlighting Baltimore's finest. You know, it's more to Baltimore than what you see in the headlines and the stereotypes and The Wire and whatever other crazy ass show they got.
You know, it's just one of them things like, you know, yo, we're real. Me, Moose, you can speak upon this, but at the end of the day, like, we really deal with everyday people, everyday black people. We ain't dodging nobody. Like, we really be involved. Moose, tell them how we live, man. Like, just
man, we just live the dumb way. You hear me? For real though, we come up in the slums for real. Everybody be out here fronting like we really represent the struggle. Like all that old fancy stuff, we ain't really talking about that right now. We representing the struggle.
And how important is it for you to, I mean, you know, Dede says, you know, as you guys, you know, navigating it through the city, people stop, people follow you, people, you know, they have all this gravitation. How important is it for you to give back to the community? I mean, I know you already said that, you know, you got the back to school jam, but, you know, is that really like in the forefront of your mind when you're out there doing your music, when you're out there making appearances?
Yeah, that's always, and I feel as though like I'm giving back every day. Cause I got an OTM store, my store in the hood, like on the main strip. Right. Kids coming there every day for
tell the viewers and the listeners where your store is located.
Right here at the camera?
Yeah, that's the camera right there.
I mean, yeah, that's what's going on. You feel me? They come in my store every day. Yeah, let me get $1, Moose, and there's always a good 10 or better. You feel me? Give them some knowledge. Y'all went to school today? Yeah, I give y'all anything.
Okay.
That's just what it is. We gotta save our city.
And like you said, save our city. Not only save our city, save our community, because our community is based on our influence. So if kids can come around Miami Street and see Young Moose, but guess what? The kids from South Baltimore, the kids from West Baltimore, the kid from Randallstown, they can't see Young Moose. But yet that young kid that can say, I know Young Moose, or be around him, can be a little bit of influence. So Only thing we are is vessels of influence to the younger generation. Because I'm going to tell you why, Keish. The younger generation demand our attention of influence.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, we're in the days of social media where, one statement can sway a whole group of people. So, we certainly understand and embrace, the significance of influence and the need for it in the black community and in Baltimore as well, across the board. That's the music. You know what it is. We're about to go to a commercial, pay some bills. Y'all don't go anywhere. Man, we just hip-hopped it up in here. Just a bit outside.
Only in the forest can you see this. But nothing beats the moment you see that. Cool! That's your child's eyes opening up to a world of possibilities.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go. And you might just see this. Visit discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Do you want to promote your business? Do you want to get yourself noticed? Well then, why not sponsor us? There are lots of different options to choose from commercial spots and on-air shoutouts, to interviews, and even putting your logo on our website. Don't miss these great opportunities to get noticed. Check out our sponsorship packages on our Facebook page or on our website, BeExposedRadio.com.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the home of Talk Lately with Monty, every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
Whoa. The moment my son saw a redwood tree.
It's huge!
Is the moment I knew that for him,
You can't even see the top of that thing!
even the sky has no limit.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go. Your moment is out there. Find it at discovertheforest.org.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Whoa. The moment my son saw a redwood tree.
It's huge!
Is the moment I knew that for him,
You can't even see the top of that thing!
even the sky has no limit.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go. Your moment is out there. Find it at discovertheforest.org.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
So, Jacqueline.
Yes, Mom?
I wanted to talk to you about something and... Oh, wait. Hold on. I just got a text. Oh, there's another one. Wow. Busy me. So, anyway...
Oh, wait, Mom. I just got a message. My friends keep commenting on my comment. Oh, there's another one. So many comments on my comment.
Oh, I can't wait to watch TV tonight. Playoffs!
Hey, guys, check out my new video game. Pew, pew. Wait, Mom, what? Huh?
What? Hold
What'd
on.
you say? Wait a second, what?
This weekend, unplug. Take your family to the forest. There's nothing in the world like experiencing nature firsthand. Trees, paths, bluebirds, streams. Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. To find the forest nearest you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
welcome back. And as you guys can see, we still have David and Moose on deck. We are so happy about that. Before we get back into it again, Mark, you give us an update on our O's?
It's tied up 6-6.
God.
Oh, man. 6-6?
We're in it. We're in it.
Seventh.
All right. So hopefully they'll be able to pull that out because I think Seattle's in the wild card race as well. So we'll see. But back to our guests. Moose. We were talking about Mayweather.
McGregor.
Did you watch the fight?
Yeah.
Okay. What is your opinion on the fight?
Man, I knew Floyd was gonna fuck yo up, man. Well, shit. You know how every time your great fight a nigga, and they was like, yo, I don't know, yo. Man, it was a good fight though, but he gonna always make it like it's a good fight.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
I think that's just being professional, but I knew what you was going to do.
So what do you think ultimately was McGregor's demise? Do you think it was technique? Do you think it was fatigue?
He probably used to that goddamn UFC shit. You feel? You know, that ain't no UFC ring right there. He probably wanted to use his legs and all that. I just don't think he was ready for him. For real.
Well, how many times did he get in trouble for, like, hammer fisting? He kept.
That's what I'm saying. He used to that UFC ring, so...
Yep.
He probably wanted to kick the shit out of Floyd. You feel me? But yeah, though.
So are you a big fan of boxing? Would you say that's kind of influential?
I always like the main niggas like Muhammad Ali, Tyson, like Holyfield, like Dipping and Dab, but I ain't never like all the way tuned in, make it my main thing. But like while Floyd and Tank still going at it, I'ma stay tuned in.
Hey, I can dig it. I can dig it. What are your thoughts on the fight this weekend?
It was entertaining, and that's exactly what I think everyone was looking for. McGregor, he owned those first 3 rounds, and Mayweather said that's what his game plan was: see what he had, and then go after him. A lot of people were upset about the ref stoppage, but McGregor, he didn't defend himself for like a minute.
Right. I mean, he was literally about to get his head bashed in. I mean, you know, when it comes from the complaints of early stoppage, it just seems like it's coming from McGregor's camp. And, you know, honestly, if you think that fight was stopped too early, you don't watch boxing. And you don't know anything about boxing. So, you know, just the biggest fight of the decade, and it did not disappoint.
Yeah. You
know, I had a lot of my friends out there in Vegas this weekend, and everybody had a good time. I'm kind of mad I missed it for real. But so let's get back to Baltimore though. Let's do a little bit more of Baltimore. Well, actually, no, let's not. Let's change gears a little bit because I want to talk, you know, just a little bit about what's going on down in Houston. All right, so we had a Katrina-sized storm, pretty much. I mean,
possibly even bigger.
Right, I'm about to say possibly bigger. Down in Houston, what was the name of the hurricane?
Harvey.
Hurricane Harvey, right? And it's pretty much been going through the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, there's been a lot of flooding going on down there, and you know, these people down there, they really need help for real. So
and it's just going to keep on going because now it's a tropical storm. It's just sitting there. It's not moving, and it's going to get up to 50 inches of water right here.
Damn.
And our former president Obama, our guy, he's down there.
Going hand in hand.
Right, knee deep in the muck. And have you guys, have you seen Obama out there?
Nah, I just heard CC he down there going hand in hand, and it's believable. That's all. I know Trump ain't doing shit. Probably sitting back, rubbing his belly.
He's pardoning racist ass sheriffs on the night that he knew he'd get more coverage because of the hurricane. Did you hear him say that shit?
What happened? Hold on, what happened?
He said that he announced it on Friday because he knew there'd be more coverage because of the hurricane.
He did what?
He announced Joe Arpaio's pardon on Friday because he knew more people would be watching TV because of her.
Nasty bitch!
Right.
Nasty motherfucker.
Oh,
man, yeah, so I know there's a lot of relief programs. Most notably, the largest one is Red Cross. Like, you guys, you know, if you've been paying any attention, if you've seen any of this, these people need help. And if you're in the position to do so, I don't care if it's $5, $2, $1. Man, send some money down there to help them people, man. Because, you know, I mean, this is the type of situation that, you know, race gets set aside. Our differences get set aside. There's so many people that are affected behind this. I mean, you know, it's not just strong, able-bodied people like ourselves in this room. People's grandparents are out there. People's mothers. People's fathers. You know.
You know what's crazy?
Cancer patients. It's crazy, man.
Keith, you know what's crazy? I just left Houston a month ago doing a Nigerian video. They flew me out there. Some Nigerian clients that I work with flew me out to Houston, and while I was there, it rained. But the rain flooded, like, so instantly. So I'm not surprised. And not only that, I don't think anybody in Houston is surprised as far as the flooding, because it's so like systematic. It stay flooding. If you ever been to Houston and if it rains, it's gonna flood. Period. So this right here is nothing but an unprecedented situation that just demands patience for results. We can't control nature. We can't control the forces of whatever's happening. But you know, Moose's on what's his name? Let's just get his final wrap up so he can go ahead
sure.
and everything.
One more time before we go to commercial, let everybody know how they can get in contact with you or how they can listen to your music.
On Instagram _Young Moose, on Snapchat Young.Moose, on YouTube Young Moose, Spinrilla Young Moose, SoundCloud Young Moose, Google Young Moose. I'm everywhere, baby. Shout out to Exposed Radio, man.
Yeah, yes. Good looking on the Exposed Radio.
Yeah.
So, and we will also on the Just a Bit Outside radio show, whenever it comes up with something hot, whenever, when you guys get to work down the details of this back to school jam, please let us know so we can promote you. Let us know so we can come out and volunteer. You know, we're always about giving back to the community. How much time we got left, Eric? 30 seconds? 0 seconds. Well, then there you have it. I'm so sad, but man, I gotta thank these two brothers for coming on and making it hot for us tonight. And it's been everything. Love you too.
Thank you, girl.
He's dead.
6 years after he passed away.
It states she reportedly had heard rumors, but nothing substantial. But then you put the rumors to
while
death.
They were still married.
You sentenced the rumors to death.
While they still were married, she heard rumors.
Right.
Okay.
Or probably all her life she's heard rumors. Like you're dating, you're dating your dad, right? I look just alike. I'm like, girl, somebody told me you dating your father. You know, that's what kind of people. You know he gay, right, Percy?
Please, why are you laughing at him? Don't laugh at him. Please don't.
Okay, let me continue with the story.
Oh,
man. Even today, it's still funny. Oh my gosh, if you haven't heard this show, it's Talk Lately, and it's only on BeExposedRadio.com every Tuesday at 7 p.m. and on YouTube. Just go to Be Exposed Radio.
So, Jacqueline.
Yes, Mom?
I wanted to talk to you about something, and... Oh, wait. Hold on. I just got a text. Oh, there's another one. Wow. Busy me. So, anyway...
Oh, wait, Mom. I just got a message. My friends keep commenting on my comment. Oh, there's another one. So many comments on my comment.
Oh, I can't wait to watch TV tonight. Playoffs!
Hey, guys, check out my new video game. Pew, pew. Wait, Mom, what? Huh?
What? Hold
What'd
on.
you say? Wait a second, what?
This weekend, unplug. Take your family to the forest. There's nothing in the world like experiencing nature firsthand. Trees, paths, bluebirds, streams. Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. To find the forest nearest you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Check out this flashback from the Artist Exchange radio show.
That's the biggest thing, is just empowerment. Just get off of the begging line. Just be proud and just get our pride and our dignity back, because as a child, we're taught how to go and beg for a job. Our parents, they literally taught us how to make sure you pull your pants up. Me, I'm 6'7", so I'm a bigger man. I was always taught how to not be threatening or intimidate people when I go into different interviews or different scenarios. And so we're literally taught how to condition ourselves, condition our speech, everything, in order to go and beg these people for a job, because we know when we walk in the door, I have to tear down 10 stereotypes before I get past hello. So we need to eliminate that. You know, and we need to eliminate that, and the way that we do that is employing ourselves and employing our brothers and sisters. And so that's our mission, is group economics, uplift ourselves, because I can't empower anyone until I empower myself, and change from just being willing, because it's in my heart and my passion to see my people succeed and see us do better and change the social order, because I know that we are not supposed to be on bottom. I understand who I was. I know I didn't fall out of the sky and land on a plantation. So when you have knowledge of self and you know who you are and what you come from, it's frustrating more than anything to see us in this position.
Tune into the Artist Exchange every Friday 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Saturday 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. live on BigExposedRadio.com.
Ladies, are you in need of the best quality hair extensions, a cute outfit, or that perfect pair of shades? Pink Ice products can cover you from head to toe, from flawless weaves to apparel. Visit us online at pinkiceproducts.bigcartel.com. We're located at 3000 Old Alabama Road, 119-303, Alpharetta, Georgia. Or give us a call at 470-488-6484. Come on in and check out Pink Ice products today.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the home of Talk Lately with Monty, every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
Ladies, are you in need of the best quality hair extensions, a cute outfit, or that perfect pair of shades? Pink Ice products can cover you from head to toe, from flawless weaves to apparel. Visit us online at pinkiceproducts.bigcartel.com. We're located at 3000 Old Alabama Road, 119-303, Alpharetta, Georgia. Or give us a call at 470-488-6484. Come on in and check out Pink Ice products today.
Man, it is what it is. Man, it is what it is. Well, it is what it is. This Fly T Miles, also known as Tyree Miles, and Mr. Miles the writer. Hip Hop King, check us out every Friday on Be Exposed Radio at 9/11. Coming to y'all soon.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Hey everybody, check out what you missed on the one and only Be Inspired radio show.
I'm just thankful this year I've dealt with, you know, some growing pains, and I've overcome some things, and I've also, you know, accomplished some things in the process. I've learned some things. Like, I've learned I learned that everybody loves your work until they got to pay for it. That's what I learned. That's what I learned. I learned everybody loves what you do.
The pay?
I mean,
not always.
Listen, the Bible says money answereth all things.
Well,
okay, and there is a place. There is a place where finances is necessary. And when you got kids, and when you got a wife, and then you doing everything, and you know you top dog at what you do, especially when you weren't in the same place you, like with this radio show, you ain't in the same place you were a year ago. Should nobody be coming on the show and not donating to your show?
Can you say that on my show?
Should nobody be coming to your show?
Can you say that in the middle of the live?
Make that a promo, please.
Should nobody come on this show without donating?
That is a nice
commercial. I don't care if it's $20.
Donate.
Tune in to Be Inspired every Wednesday live at 7 p.m. right here on Be
I'm
Inspired
LeVar Burton,
Radio.
and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is, because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org, because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Oh man, what an interview, Mark. I mean, that was a lot of fun. Yeah,
all over the place too. Man.
Oh yeah, we had a ball, and you know, shout out to us for having our first like freestyle session on the show. Hopefully that won't be the last. That joint was kind of fire.
Oh
yeah, no censorship over here, yo. Hey man, and honestly, like I just cannot thank David enough for coming on the show tonight and bringing the Dude Moose through. Man, we look forward to working with both of those brothers, you know, in the near future. So that was really awesome. What we are going to do, we kind of fell into. Well, as a matter of fact, before I even get back into the real on wrestling, I just want to shout out all of the Berg fam that tuned in tonight to support Day Day, to support myself, Anisi, Howard. I'm hoping you're coming back, Howard, for the Raven special, dog. I need you. Malcolm, and everybody else who is tuned in and watching right now. You know, the support is unreal, man, and it's really appreciated. So, you know, we pretty much talked about Tank. We talked about the McGregor Mayweather. You know, unless you've been under a rock, you know McGregor got his ass whipped.
Did you catch the post-fight interviews?
Man, yeah.
What the hell was McGregor saying?
Right.
I made him fight like a Mexican.
Right. That's what I was like. What does that mean? I don't even know what that means. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, me just watching that, I was like, is that a dig? Or
I think he meant it as a compliment.
Compliment? Yeah, that just came out the complete wrong way. He was clearly punch drunk or something, because half of the comments were like incoherent Irish mutterings. I did hear where were the final 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Dog, I don't think he really was realizing what was going on in the fight.
And then the post-fight press conference, like after they showered and everything, he's walking around with his notorious Irish whiskey that's apparently he's marketing soon.
Oh, boy.
So right after the fight, he was getting not just punch drunk, straight up drunk.
Yeah, this might be a good marketing move for McGregor. But one point that I really want to make before we start talking about Bones Jones. This fight, and I believe this is a good thing, it's a gateway for more crossover matches to come.
Think so?
I think so. I think so. People are already talking about what other matchups they would like to see. Canelo, Triple G. You know what I mean? Like this, I think this can possibly be like a new marketable thing that you can, when you join the fans of the boxing world and the MMA world. And honestly, this is another dumb statement that I keep hearing. Why does it Mayweather go into the octagon with McGregor? Don't be stupid. He's never going to make enough money dealing with the MMA to get him into the octagon. So let's just stop saying that. Any other thoughts on that topic?
Where does UFC go with McGregor from here?
Right.
The interviewer, I was like, damn, that's just straight up, whoa. He asked McGregor, you made so much money on this fight. What fight can be next for you, and what's your money deal, I guess. UFC, they can't pay that. They
cannot. And you know what? I thought it was only going to get $30 million. I think the final number was somewhere north of $100 million.
Yeah.
And this is clearly the biggest payday of his life. And I honestly think that he can do it. He can retire and not fight another match. And with the mention of this Irish whiskey, now I'm really thinking he's lining himself up so he don't have to do shit else.
There was rumor about a year ago or so. He kind of got into a Twitter war with some WWE guys. He was talking shit about wrestling. But then apparently there's been some feeling out on his camp and on WWE's camp of him getting a Brock Lesnar type deal, 6, 7, 8 dates a year.
Really?
Millions and millions of dollars. Yeah. McGregor might actually transition to pro wrestling if, you got to do a few dates a year. It's predetermined, and you're putting your body trusting your opponent. So why not?
So we have a couple comments on the fight. We have comments from Mr. Sound Beats himself. Mike McMillan says, man, that fight was fixed. They were too friendly after McGregor talked all that shit. I don't think the fight was fixed because there was too much pride on both sides.
Yeah.
For anybody to take an L without actually throwing a punch.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And, I think all of the friendliness and all of the chumminess from McGregor came from the fact that he got TKO'd.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He basically tried to, I'm not saying downplay the loss, but, it was a couple of comments that he made. It was to the effect of, he's a professional boxer. That's what he does. I can't remember exactly what he said, but it was a whole change of tone, a whole change of attitude. What happened to the guy that was all you're worth is the $1 bills?
But that was on both of them, because both of them suddenly loved each other after the fight.
Well, there was a lot of backdoor hugging going on during the fight. I ain't never seen a boxer. Never seen a boxer get hugged from behind as much as I did on Saturday night. So I don't know. Maybe through all of that hugging, there was some affinity grown for each other.
At the end of the 5th round, after the bell rang.
Oh my God!
Did you see the ref actually push Mayweather?
Yes.
Dude.
Yes.
I think things were getting heated around then. Even though Mayweather said it was his fight, he was doing things. I think he was getting a little frustrated.
Yeah. Mike said they was in love, WTF. Shots fired. That's what we do. You don't have to be in the studio to have shots fired. I mean, we got shots fired outside the studio with our sound beats. But he also says they were being real disrespectful, and then the TKO and went to huge. I mean, Mike, are you drinking? I don't understand this commercial. I mean, this comment.
Right. He's still hungover from fight night.
Right. I'm halfway hungover from fight night. But do we have any? Are we wrapping up that McGregor Mayweather? Okay, I think we beat that horse.
Oh yeah.
Do you have any announcements or any comments on what's going on with WWE?
I think the only biggest news that I've heard so far this week is Towson native American Ninja Warrior competitor Casey Manigault, I think.
Okay.
Or no, that was Casey. God damn it. I had a Catanzaro.
Oh, okay.
She is signed to WWE now.
Really?
She has been down at the Performance Center.
From Towson.
She's been at the Performance Center from earlier in the year, kind of training, and they liked what they saw so much that they signed her. 5 foot nothing, less than 100 pounds, but apparently she's impressing them.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. The other thing that I kind of wanted to shed light on a little bit, one of my favorite fighters, and I know that you follow him as well. Mark, could you give us a brief overview of what is going on with John Bones Jones?
What isn't going on with John Jones? UFC 214 was his return after serving a year-long suspension after being caught doping with an anti-estrogen. He was pulled from UFC 200 days before it happened, got the suspension, serves it out, faces Daniel Cormier at UFC 214, not only faces him, beats him, and he wins the light heavyweight title. And now, last week, actually the same day the Isaiah Thomas, Kyrie Irving trade was announced, UFC announces that John Jones failed a doping test for the UFC 214. That same night that he beat Daniel Cormier. He is facing a 4-year suspension. Possible. Of course, the US ADA needs to pass it and
it's going to go down.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to go down.
Everything that he's been through, he had that hit and run. He had the doping, and, last week we really heaped a lot of praise on him. He's the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world. He was looking at that money check against Brock Lesnar, and now
threw it all away.
I seriously doubt if he'll step into the octagon again. Definitely not UFC, because Dana White put a lot on him. He could have let him go before. And maybe for Bellator, maybe one of those other companies, but he's not going to be in UFC again.
Okay, so we are going to take another break. When we come back, we're going to give a little overview of the Ravens game.
Jason, I've got to tell you, you're pretty much everything this company is looking for in an entry-level candidate.
Great.
Your resume isn't quite what we're used to, but you've got a fantastic work ethic.
Thank you.
And I'm impressed by how you carry yourself.
So, should we talk about the job?
What? The job? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I have no way of recruiting or even meeting you. This interview didn't happen.
It may sound ridiculous, and that's because it kind of is. There's a huge pool of talent your company is missing out on. Meet the grads of life. Who are they? Talent worth knowing about. Young adults of unique determination and experience. An ideal fit for your company in an entry-level position, internship, or even mentorship. They might not have every qualification you typically look for, but they're exactly who your company needs.
Man, we really could have used him.
Don't miss out on a resource many innovative companies have already discovered. Go to gradsoflife.org to learn how to find, cultivate, and train this great pool of untapped talent. Brought to you by the Ad Council and gradsoflife.org.
My name is Ruth Rusi. I'm a retired teacher. I'm 91 years old, and this is how I live united. I say retired, but not really. Once a week, I read books to children as part of United Way's education program. Reading to a child creates links between language and literacy. It creates a bond between grown-up and child. And believe it or not, it prepares them for a better academic future. Oh, we read about frogs and flies and pigs with wings, all sorts of juicy stuff. It's a joy to watch all those little faces. I figure I have the time and they have the need. And I've always believed that if we're not here to help each other, then what are we here for really? My name is Ruth Rusey. I help kids prepare to succeed in school. So I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, live united.
Hey, there's my son. You've been in your room all morning.
Hey, Dad.
Matt, what's wrong with your voice?
There is nothing wrong with my voice.
Oh, well, it's just sort of.
I have been playing my video games and electronic games for so many hours.
Uh-huh. Well, it sounds like it might be time for you to take a break, or...
Hello, Dad.
Susan?
I have been watching TV and text messaging all morning. Yay, electronics. Yay, yay, yay.
Guys, I think it's about time to get in the car and take a little trip. Maybe see some trees, some green things.
What are these green things you speak of?
This weekend, unplug. Take your family to the forest. There's nothing in the world like experiencing nature firsthand. Trees, paths, bluebirds, streams. Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. To find the forest nearest you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Get out to the forest and discover the wonders of nature with your family, just like Blue, Jewel, and the whole Rio flock.
Let the kids connect to their roots. It's gonna be so much fun. Yeah! Woo-hoo!
Let's rock this jungle! Woo! Fresh air.
What a glorious morning!
Clean water.
Woohoo! This is great!
And endless surprises.
Yo, this is untapped territory.
How amazing!
Visit discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
So when you get to the corner of Smith and Orchard, you're going to want to take a left.
You are not going to.
Then what you're going to do is turn onto Marcy Avenue.
Just broke up
and go past the first 3 lights and then take the next left.
I don't really
then
think
drive
she's
5 more
happy,
blocks
but
and you should be
who
there.
am I to judge, right?
Park on the right.
That's
I'll
what
see
I
you
heard
later
last
tonight.
night.
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Welcome back, you guys. I can't believe we're already getting into this show. Mark, let's give a quick update. Oh, I see it. Give a quick update on the Orioles. Oh!
7-6. It's headed in the 9th.
All right. So we just got to hold on one more inning until we get that W. So let's go O's. Let's get that magic pumping. Really quickly, the Baltimore Ravens had a preseason football game over the weekend. They won the game against the Buffalo Bills. It was at home. The score was 13-19. Since we only have like a few minutes, I'm going to be like very quick. The major takeaway from this game for me was our continued play of stellar defense.
Oh yeah.
Okay, like the Ravens can easily go into the season as the number 1 or 2 defense in the NFL.
Through the preseason, they are ranked number 1.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. They can easily go into this season. They have not let an opponent score more than 10 points this whole entire preseason. So I want to really shout out Dean Pease in getting us back to that Baltimore defense that we know and love. And, this will definitely carry the team, because the offense to me is still a little bit shaky. And to be completely honest with you, I'm more impressed with Josh Woodrum than I am with Ryan Mallett. And I think we're going to have a little controversy coming up with that with the next week. I think we're going to start hearing some stuff because Ryan Mallett is inconsistent, and to me, he just doesn't have it.
Yep.
So we are at the end of the show. I know the music is going to start like any second now. Yep, there it is. We always like to end on a positive note. Today we'd like to highlight the Detroit Lions in the offensive line for taking the time to open up a school in the country of Jamaica. Man, that is phenomenal. We love it. Hey, Baltimore, spread love, yo.
And as a shout out to our illustrious leader, Monty, when I smoked weed,
Y'all have a good night. Peace.
Definitely not taking responsibility for other people's emotions and things that's going on, and owning up to who you are. I know that's what you were finishing on, so you can speak more on that, sister.